Hi Pisces, welcome to the channel or welcome back. So before I start, I have a quick disclaimer. First of all, these are general, so they may or may not resonate. There's no time date on them, and of course, always follow your own intuition. Even if what I'm saying resonates, you'll always know what's best for you. So let's get started. Let's see what we can get for Pisces this week. Oh my gosh, this card keeps coming up. Jeez. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay. Very similar cards came up for Capricorn, so you might want to check out that reading. Wow, this week, Pisces, you are really, I don't know how many more times I can say really, but really letting something just go. There's been a lot of, the theme of these readings this week I've noticed have been surrounding letting go and sort of dealing with certain shadow issues. So with Sea Serpent right off the bat, for me this is about completion. This is, I think I said it in the Capricorn reading, it's the World card for me. It sort of, this and Cosmic Egg are both kind of the World card. It symbolizes an ending of a cycle. And I'm hearing it now, Eye of the Hurricane. You have just been so deeply entrenched in this. It's like, you know, if you've watched The Little Mermaid, that's one of my favorite Disney movies. When Ariel at the end, where Ursula sort of has her in this almost whirlpool, you know, in the ocean, that's what it feels like. Like you've been stuck in this thing for so freaking long, and you are just like, no more, no longer. And there's a lot of patience coming through, right? It's almost like you've been keeping it low key. You've been, you know, with the horse in the middle, just getting through day to day. You've been a workhorse. You've really just had your head down and just, you know, it's like head down and do the work. And it's sad because the subconscious of it is, you know, I'm almost hearing like duty. There's this regalness that's coming through, this sort of, you know, if you watch any royal movies, a lot of the time what they talk about is being royal. You know, you have like a royal duty. It's like honor. You have to, you know, a king and a queen, they do things for the best of the people, right? Not just themselves. It's going above and beyond. It's really purpose, a deep sense of purpose, Pisces. You've been committed to this thing, you know, similar to Capricorn, carrying the whole thing on your back. You know, it hasn't been fair for you. And this week, it's almost like the chains are coming off. You're finally free. If you've been a caged lion in a circus, you're finally breaking free from that. You're like, no longer, I'm the ringleader now. This is my circus, and we're not doing it like this anymore, you know? Now I'm kind of getting the movie Spirit, you know? You're breaking free. You're just finally able to run in the wind, you know? You're a wild horse now. You're able to just, oh, it's beautiful. There's a sense of liberation coming through. And so much moon imagery. Like, of course, Pisces, the moon, what else could we expect? But there is this sense, as I said earlier, of completing a duty or a task or karma, really. It feels like you've finally completed some really deep dharma, maybe even from last lifetime. You guys are Pisces, so Pisces is the 12th house, and all Pisces suns I know come into this lifetime with a lot of karma. That's why you guys have some of the best stories. Like, are you kidding me? Pisces go through so much cool stuff. So one thing I have to say is you've learned a really big lesson on how to sort of cool off, if that makes sense. In spite of, you know, all these external pressures and sort of hard circumstances you've had to endure, and I am hearing endure, It really feels like you've just been in the boxing rink boxing, isn't it like a hexagon? I feel like I should know this. My brother does MMA. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. You've been, you've just been taking a beat, Pisces. And I think finally you're breaking free from that. You're like, I am not someone's punching bag. I am not, you're not doing it anymore. You're finally diving into your purpose, an even deeper purpose. Because I said before, this, whatever you've been doing, you've been like a king or a queen, Pisces, where you've been very royal and very fair, discerning. You've earned your crown. But now it's like you're finally being given the chance to explore your real passions and where you really want to go. And there is this, the word freedom just keeps coming up. You're finally free to do what you've been waiting to do, meaning to do. As I said, the chains are off. And there is something about, you've had to keep your emotions surface. You haven't been able to fully, which isn't Pisces. When I think Pisces, I think the full embodiment of emotions. You guys rule unconditional love. But you guys have had to be very, just like a crocodile, sort of swimming along the surface, not getting too deep into it. I'm almost hearing every time you try to go too deep into your emotions, it would just throw you off, right? It would completely, for some of you, it literally feels like you were not able to be emotional, and I've seen this happen to a lot of people, myself included. When people are under high stress situations, the emotional system almost shuts down for a bit, and a lot of people get used to that, especially people who've been stuck in jobs they hate for like 10 plus years. It's like, with a bunch of stress, the more and more stress that's put on a person, everyone handles it differently, but I've noticed a lot of people, the emotional state just shuts down, because there's always a sense of duty, there's a sense of work. It's very military. It's, from the crack of dawn to the earliest hours of the night. It's insane, really, Pisces. It's kind of insane what I'm picking up on. You've just been a workhorse. There's no other way to say it. You've been a workhorse. And I think you can see this freedom coming. You can feel it. You can sense it. It's right around the corner. There's still this patience coming through, especially with lion and crocodile. You've been very, 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 I don't know how many more times I can say very, very patient. You just, fire and air, there's this certain mastery that you've earned. You've earned your throne, you've earned your kingdom, and now it's time for you to really have some fun, is what I'm hearing. You're liberated this week, Pisces. You're liberated, and finally it's like the storm is over. That's what's coming through now. The storm is finally over. You're out of the hurricane. Freedom at last. And they do say good things come to those who wait, and you've been waiting for this for so long. And the freedom could be a bunch of things, it could be a dream job, it could be traveling, it could be starting a family, starting a relationship, whatever you deem as freedom, whatever you've been, waiting for, really waiting for it, really patient. And hardworking as well, you haven't just been sitting around doing nothing. You've been really investing yourself into this, whatever this is. And now finally you're getting your reward. You're getting exactly what you deserve. After a very long time and after a lot of hard work and dedication, commitment and consistency, right? And now everything's finally paying off. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, Pisces. I hope you guys have a phenomenal week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.